what came out of that conversation with this gentleman, he, on his own, set up arrangements for me to stay for a month at the Salmagundi Club in a little third floor room. And and during that time, I was able to find a rental space so that I could rent while I continued the studies with David LaFell. And I never anticipated something like that would happen. Uh, I have a little quote from a German philosopher called Goethe that I hand out a printed version to a lot of the classes that I teach when I teach workshops. And it basically says that when you make a commitment to something, you'll be surprised to see the things that happen that you couldn't have anticipated when you made the decision and made the commitment. And that was one of them. I never would have thought I could have a room on the third floor of the Salmagundi Club, rent-free, and get started at the Art Students League, which is a great place to study. But I think that Goethe quote is true. So anybody that's out there thinking about making a decision, if it's a full commitment, then you might be surprised to see how the things move with you.
Yes, and you're one of the many artists who have mentioned that, how it feels like once you really make a decision about something, it's almost like the universe conspires to help you make it happen. Like everything just falls into place in a certain way, which is really magical.
It's surprising and unanticipated.
Yes.
I could mention another little thing that
Yeah.
hopped into my life. A couple years after I had made that commitment, um, I got an invitation from the French embassy here in Washington to spend a month in France, in Brittany, at a studio of a former artist there. And I took my wife and little daughter there, and we stayed a month, and I could paint two paintings a day, and still have a lot of French food and a good place to stay right in the heart of the place was called Dinan. Who would have ever anticipated that? It's that Goethe quote. It's just things happen like that you don't anticipate. But it was a very enjoyable time. And all they wanted from me at the end of the month, and they were very nice to me and my family. They uh, they came by with a group of the people that organized this and chose one of the paintings for their museum there. So I thought I had all the stuff out that I had done during the time, and they chose just one. So it was a very kind thing they did. I enjoyed it, my family enjoyed it, and very memorable.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an experience of a lifetime. And I love how you mentioned that they kept one of your paintings for a museum there, because it reminds me of when you asked Frank Wright about, could I, have my work in museums and be represented by galleries? And there you go, you're in a museum. So it's pretty crazy, in a good way.